you performed today, and is your shoulder okay?
Yeah, shoulder feels great. I'm disappointed in how I played today, but this season it's a whole journey. It's a whole long journey. Kind of keep improving every single week. Me and the receivers, we're going to continue to get better every single week. But I got to give a good shout out to our linemen this week. They played a great game through and through. I mean, over 300 yards rushing. Can't ask for much better than that. And X had an awesome game too. All our running backs did. So I'm happy on that side of things. But we got to pick it up on the passing game side.
Mark, you talked about how you are your hardest critic. I guess now that you've played a lot of college games, how do you kind of balance between being critical of yourself, but also giving yourself grace and kind of patience with the process too?
Yeah, and again, what I said earlier is it's a long journey. It's the first game in Kinnick as an Iowa Hawkeye. So I was a little too excited at the beginning of the game. I got to get settled in a little bit more. I feel like going into next week and the rest of the season, we're going to continue to get better on that side of things. But personally, I need to be better all around. But there's still a lot of good that came out of it. We made some good reads, made some great runs as well. So just continuing to progress on the good and fix the bad when we get into film tomorrow.
Were they doing things to prevent you from utilizing the middle of the field specifically today?
Yeah, just their defensive scheme for this game, they were playing really, really soft, so they were trying to protect a lot of the deep shots that we wanted to take based on our game plan. So we had to just kind of keep taking what the defense was giving us, and then, just having that great offensive line in front of us. They were able to start wearing on them, and then you saw in the second half, we just started taking big run after big run, so that's kind of what ended up happening, and we just started rolling with it.
Was it cramps you were dealing with, or?
Yeah, just cramps. I think it's a little just first game, just a little bit of heat, just cramps though. But yeah, it'll be good for next week.
What was it like playing in Kinnick for the first time?
It was great. It was great being on the other side of it. The emotion just starting off the first game and walking in, doing the first swarm. It was really special. All the fans were special and doing the wave too. That was really, really cool to be on that side of things and to see all those kids up there. But it was a really fun day, and I'm excited for what we got here for the rest of the season.
First touchdown?
Yes, first touchdown too. That was exciting. Throwing to Caden Weegan. First rushing touchdown too. It was a fun day. Again, there's a lot of good things that happened today offensively, but we got to continue to progress in the things that we didn't do well on.
Chad, on I know you're going to review the film, but what do you feel like went wrong with the passing game today from your standpoint?
From my standpoint, I think I just got to relax a little bit more in the pocket. I felt like I was kind of moving a little too fast. I got to just slow it down for myself, settle in, kind of what I said earlier. But just continuing to focus on the little things, taking a breath before each single play and read the defense and just kind of go through my progressions, go through my reads, and we'll be successful and just start shooting.
What are your thoughts on the run game today, specifically Xavier Williams? He had a heck of a game today.
Gosh, he was awesome. He really stepped up. Kamari started off the game, but went down early, and X stepped up. It's always next man up mentality. Everyone always got to prepare like they're going to be going in, and he succeeded so well, and I'm so happy for him, so proud of him. And he's a hard man to get down. He's a hard guy to tackle, and when you see how big his quads are, everyone's kind of afraid to hit him. So he's going to keep running hard for us, and he's going to have a great season.
Did you feel that anxiousness, nervousness at South Dakota State? Do you think it's just a new scenario, new settings? What do you think?
I think it's always kind of just a little bit of the first game. It's always exciting to start off a new football season. Being a late game too, it's always, you have a long day going into it. You have kind of have to sit around and wait, and you're so excited just watching football all day, and really excited to finally get going in that game. So I think that there's a little bit of always anxiety, a little bit of anxiousness, but that just shows I care a lot and have a lot of passion for this team and have a lot of passion for the sport.
How much of it was anxiety versus fundamentals on something like you were short on some passes, and sometimes that's fundamental, whether you're just not doing what you need to do with your feet. How much of that, the anxiety kind of speed up your fundamentals and kind of prevented you from being as accurate as you'd want to be?
Yeah, again, we're going to get back to the film, kind of see what I was missing, whether that was my footwork, whether that was something else that I was doing. But it just is kind of just making sure I settle in, take a breath, making sure that I have the balance that I need underneath me to complete every single throw. And that just starts with, again, taking a breath before every play and kind of getting in and understanding and having a pre-snap plan going into every single play.
Was the throw to Gill maybe where everything kind of came together for you, your best throw of the day maybe?
It definitely started feeling a little bit better after that, and
Yeah.
I think what really helped us is after they scored, we kind of came back out and really had a great response there, and we just started rolling. And X had a couple great runs there, and once we actually started getting our rhythm going, we felt a lot better offensively. I felt a little bit more settled into the game, and I felt like we started playing a lot better from that point on.
When you said you're disappointed in your own performance, when you've had those types of performances before at South Dakota State as a competitor, how have you responded to those?
Yeah, first off, we got to be happy. We're 1-0. I mean, that's as good of as you can be at this point in the season. So I'm really happy about that. But it's always, you got to focus on the next one now. You got to focus on the next week after you finish this one. And we're going to get back to the drawing board. We're going to get back to the film room, continue to get better. We're going to get the receivers out after practice, continuing to take extra reps and get better on that side of things. And I'm an ultimate competitor, and I'm going to try and get myself to be as best as I possibly can. As we said earlier, I'm my biggest critic, and I'm going to continue to be better for all the guys around me and for myself as well.
would you?
Your first game as a Hawkeye, you're part of a milestone win for Coach Farron.